Hey kid, don't ever let them get inside your head. They'll tell you what to do in life instead of everything you know that you could get. Don't let them guide your life towards regret. I'll fight for what I love with every breath. My past is filled with things I won't forget. I use them all to push me to my best. So treat the worst of times just like a test. If only I could go back in time, I'd tell myself that everything will end up alright. Just push yourself, test yourself, figure out what you like, and find your limits, don't be rigid, always work towards a prime. Surround yourself with open minds, people can change your life. A few friends with intent can help you feel alive. Find a passion, take some action, and with a little time, just be patient, make a statement, try to enjoy your life. They'll try to kick you while you're down. They wanna rise up while you drown. They wanna fill your head with doubt. They're silently scared that you'll figure it out. I'll make it look like I'm losing, won't bother hiding my bruises. And when they finally think you're wounded, then it's your chance to be ruthless. They don't wanna see me care. Anytime I make some progress, I can see that they compare. I think everyone's against me, maybe something in the air. Am I paranoid? I swear a void is forming and they're scared. I walk a straight path, not many can say that. I like to play fast, cross me and there's payback. You better pray that I don't see your face at any place that I go. I know you hate that. I've been doing fine, I'm not wasting any more time. I live for the fight and the climb, and I think that the pain that's deep inside is what defines. So I won't give up, I'm gonna make it to the top. I don't care what's in my way, I swear I'm never gonna stop. I could fall flat on my face and I swear I will get back up, cause I don't deserve a thing and the road ahead is tough. They'll try to kick you while you're down. They wanna rise up while you drown. They wanna fill your head with doubt. They're silently scared that you'll figure it out. I'll make it look like I'm losing, won't bother hiding my bruises. And when they finally think you're
Hey everybody, welcome in y'all. Good to see y'all.
Comment ça va, mes amis? Man, how y'all are?
How y'all are? How y'all is? Let's do roll call real quick. Hey, Frankie J, Nicholas, Ellie, me, and Bayou.
Oh, Ellie's here. Well, let me play her her thing.
Howdy, partner.
There you go. And there's Shade. What's going on, y'all? Appreciate y'all being here. And happy Pride Month, y'all. It's Pride Month too, so happy Pride Month.
I'm not feeling very proud right now, but thank you.
Yes, you're welcome. But Pride.
I'm wearing some colors, though.
Now I know Pride is for the LGBTQ community, but you know it doesn't matter. Everybody should be proud of themselves and be proud of who they are. You know, it doesn't matter. So.
Well, I'm guilty by association. My daughter's a member of the community, and I love my daughter. Therefore, I'm a member of the community.
Yes, that means you're an what they call an ally. Yes, so.
Yes, I don't have to have my own letter. I can still be supportive.
Yes, sir.
Because love knows no boundaries.
Yeah, and the person you're streaming with too.
Well, yeah, but love knows no boundaries, and now we're not going to get into that discussion. But you know, if you want to marry your pet goat, well, you know that's
no.
That's not a biological thing. I think that's a psychological thing. But
yeah, Joshua, what's going on?
I wanted to marry my dog, but she died.
Yeah. Freaking crazy. Freaking crazy. But anyway, how y'all doing out there, y'all? How was y'all's week?
I think somebody went to see a concert this past week or this weekend. I'm not sure who that could be, but I think it's somebody who is present in the comments today and watching the live stream.
Okay, awesome. How was that concert?
Yeah, let's see if he fesses up. Because he did post some stuff on Facebook, but okay, it was a long night last night, a very long night, and I didn't get to hear. I saw the videos, but I couldn't hear the audio portion, so I don't know. I have a pretty good idea who it was, but I don't want to be presumptuous.
All right, so Metallica sold out. I'm beaten up. Oh.
Okay, he fessed up. Then it was Metallica because, yes, I'm watching. Shade Carpenter posted a video with music. Shade Carpenter posted this. It's like, okay. And, okay, I can't hear the audio. And it's not, there's nothing wrong with your video, Shade. It was where I was and what I was doing at the time did not allow me to hear the audio portion.
Oh, and Ellie said, who else was at a show? She said she went to a local metal show last night, so that's cool.
And if anybody's wondering what you see, Bayoulifestyle is in the process of kind of rebranding, not necessarily under new management, but my studio here got totally rearranged, and we have company that's in from out of town. They're going to be here for a few days, so my wife decided to totally rearrange the bedroom to make it more, I don't know, comfortable, which, you know, kind of just put the kibosh on my little studio here, but put the kibosh on it from the way that I liked it previously. And unfortunately, even though I bought a fancy USB web camera with the nice little remote, because it would zoom in and zoom out, well, it won't zoom in and zoom out anymore. It's stuck on stupid. It won't let me mess with it.
Yeah, Shay says you had to hit that speaker button, Goober. But I think Shay admit that he couldn't play anything where he was. So Chris Perez was also there. He took the seats. He got off easy.
So who opened for them, Shade? I know, I'm pretty sure it hasn't happened yet, but I know Metallica is supposed to be playing at Ozzy Osbourne's final concert, final tour, whatever it is, this summer over in the UK. And Metallica's playing at it, and and Ozzy is also being reunited with Black Sabbath for the first time since 2010, maybe. I'm not sure. 2006, I don't remember. I forget the dates, but. Oh, wow. Suicidal Tendencies and Pantera? Oh, man.
And hello,
that was a concert.
Wow. Never really listened to those two, but I have listened to Metallica quite a bit.
Well, it's so funny. While we were that's the evil closet right there that we cleared out last night. But anyway, we were listening to music from my phone via a Bluetooth speaker, and "Shake Me" by Cinderella came on. Now, I don't know how many of you folks out there remember Cinderella from the 80s, but I told my wife about the story about how I came to really, really like Cinderella. It was the 80s. Metal bands were cool. MTV had the Headbangers Ball every Saturday night or Sunday night. So the video comes on. It's Cinderella. It's a song called "Shake Me," and I'm like, "Yeah, this is cool. I like this. Yeah, I'm cool. I'm listening to cool music." So I liked them because it was cool, and then I started listening to that music, and I was like, "Oh man, I really like these guys." And then, of course, my wife met and hung out with Cinderella before they exploded on the scene when they were just kind of a local band playing regional gigs. But my wife has met quite a few musical recording artist star type peoples at concerts, and well, hell, she met Metallica before they were famous. And I don't know the guy's name, obviously, but it was a guitar playing guy, apparently. Wanted her jacket, and he gave her, well, I don't remember the whole story, but she got really good seats, much better seats than she had, for letting him wear her jacket, some kind of leather jacket. I don't know. And, you know, she was still in high school. She had no clue that Metallica was going to become as amazing as they did. Otherwise, she'd have given him the jacket, because they traded jackets for a few hours. But
Hold on. We're right back.
uh-oh. So now I'm going to entertain everybody. I'm not singing. Let's see. The stadium didn't get packed until Metallica came out. Oh, I can about imagine, man. My last really rowdy concert, and I was very rowdy, was went to see Pearl Jam in New Orleans, Louisiana at Tad Gormley Stadium. And the Ramones opened for them. And it was just a very wild, very crazy, very careless adventure that ended up in us going home back to Lafayette, 120, 30, 40 miles away in a tow truck. And the rest of the story is for another time.
Well, okay. I missed
Yes.
part of it, but I'll try. Yeah, we had some fun times over here at the house, I guess. Carl, I was at work, but Carlos is off today. I guess, he worked late yesterday because they had what they call a launch at where he works. So they had to get everything set up for the new stuff that's going to be coming out for today. So he got home late. But anyway, I got up early, left for work, and then I don't know, hours later, he sent me a picture of. I guess we have a couple pee pads on floor just for mishaps, and I guess one of our cats threw up on it, and I guess Oliver attacked it and tried to eat it or something. He actually ate some of the pee pad, so it was all torn up, and so he threw up because I guess he ingested it, and he threw up some, and that was just nasty later. But then he just threw up some more, so that's why I had to. So
Lovely.
So he threw up some of his food, but there's still remnants of the pee pad he threw up too. So it's like, oh, fun times of having animals, right?
Oh, most definitely.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, my cat Smokey is probably the fattest cat you'll ever see, and he is just like his daddy. He's a creature of habit, and he gets fed at a particular time. And if he doesn't, well, he gets upset. And he will, when he finally does get fed, he eats so fast that within, 10, 15 minutes of eating, he pukes it up. And this is kind of getting to be a regular thing. Well, regular when we don't feed the cats on time. So we're trying to arrange scheduling so that he doesn't do that.
Yeah.
But when my brother was here, we did a really big shopping trip to Costco, and he made sure that we were well stocked till he comes back in 6 months. And dude, I've got enough paper towels for the apocalypse. Not sure on the toilet paper count, because we have to go attack the other evil closet, my closet, and reorganize everything so it can be stored in a much more organized way and take up less space. But anyway, we got the paper towels, and then he bought like a 4-pack or 5-pack of the Clorox wipes. Dude, those are just, they're great. I'm going to personally endorse Clorox wipes because, dude, they clean up just about anything and everything, and they sterilize it as you're doing it.
Well, yeah. Yeah, so I guess I gotta keep it on over. But anyway, yeah, so, oh my gosh. Oliver's just been crazy. Oh yeah, you speaking of your cat throwing up. Yeah, I was gonna say our cat, our smallest cat, if she eats too much, she'll throw up. And that's the one that probably threw up over there too, this morning after I left work, because we gotta make sure we don't feed her too much, because if we know that's gonna happen, and we feed our cats. Well, we feed our cats 3 times a day actually. In the morning, dinner, and right before we go to bed, they get a little snack. So.
Yep, and in the next few months, I'm going to be moving. I'm going to be moving to the Dallas area. I'm applying for a job to be a cat at Dagan's house. 3 meals a day, hey. And I can sleep all day. You don't even have to scratch my belly, Dagan.
And welcome, E. Welcome. Pop in and say hello. Make sure you hit that like button. Yes, for sure. Please make sure you hit that like button. And I haven't shown the little thumbs up emoji yet. So there you go. Yeah, hit that like button, y'all.
Oh, I forgot to hit the like button, too.
Everybody said.
Yeah.
And I haven't posted it anywhere, but Shade, this one's going out to you specifically because you told me you liked it. You thought it looked good. It looked cool. Well, I have finally opened up my own spread shop with merchandise, and I think Shade's going to be my first customer because he said, "Oh, you had put that on a T-shirt, I'd buy it." And I have put it on T-shirts. In fact, I made a design for the back of the shirts, and that was no easy task. Believe you me, because of how I did it and what I wanted done. And I'm sure it's probably only take a matter of minutes for somebody who knows what they're doing, but unfortunately I don't. And I have no formal training in graphic design, so it was an adventure working through that and trying to get the image to show up on Spreadshop without a background. And I fought with that like freaking half the night. What is it, Thursday or Friday night? I don't remember which it was. And then fought with it some more and finally got it to have a clear background, a transparent background, and uploaded it to Spreadshop. So I will be posting as soon as I can figure out how to, where the link is for me to share for my Spreadshop. It's been so long since I worked with it, I don't remember where anything is. So that's why I'm unable to share it at the moment, but it will be on my link tree as soon as I figure out how. And you never know, my good friend over here just might even put it in the video description or something.
Well, yeah, I'd do that for you. And Shade says, I designed the logo. You should give it to me. LOL.
Shade, if I could, you know I would. But, dude, I'm... okay, it's the first of the month. Well, you know, we ran out of check before we ran out of days in the month. And I'm overdrawn at my bank right now. And wife gets paid on the 3rd. That covers rent and car insurance, and then I don't get paid until, I think maybe the 12th or something like that. So, yeah, money's very tight right now, with especially with the high prices of everything.
Yeah, he said, when you figure it out, let me know. I was kidding.
Oh, I'm trying my best. I was trying to do it before we came live because I was hoping to post it in the comments, and I don't remember how to do it. So I'll have to research it, or I ask my buddy Chat GPT, or my buddy DeepSeek, or my buddy Grok, or I'm trying out pretty much all of the AI services. And the one I like the least is the one that came preloaded on my computer, and it's Microsoft Copilot.
I haven't tried that.
I don't like it because the majority of the questions I ask, he tells me, I'm sorry, I can't help you with that. Well, then what in the world are you doing on my computer?
Oh, yeah. You're useless then if you can't help me.
Exactly. I don't care if you're free. If you're useless, free does me no good.
Right? Exactly. And Microsoft is big.
Yeah.
Is what you sent me there on text what you want to talk about?
Yeah, I sent you the link for my video, and it's a topic that I've been thinking about for, I don't know, the last couple of days to discuss, because it's been on my mind, and it's something we don't talk about very much. I sent you the link because I don't know how to share a video through here, but it's kind of a video that I would have liked to have been able to share to our viewers tonight.
Oh, so you want to put in the chat?
You can put it in the chat, but it's something that I actually would have liked to have played while we are live. But I'd have to. I'm running on no sleep for I don't know 28, 30 hours or something like that. And
Lord,
unfortunately, it's drug free no sleep. But I am having a daiquiri. But yeah, I wanted to talk about mental health, and I'm going to get naked and bare my soul momentarily here. And yeah, I've been having a difficult last couple of weeks, and it's not because I'm weak or anything. Well, maybe I am weak, but my mental health has not been the greatest. And the thing that proves it the most is the simple fact that everybody knows Dagan and I were gung-ho about the Flip app. And I haven't posted to Flip in 6 days now. I have great ideas to do videos, and I just can't seem to get myself to sit down and push that record button. And I'm hoping that will change soon because I've got stories to tell. I'm thinking of one right now. I just don't remember what it was, but my wife said, "Oh, you need to make that into a video. You need to make that into a video." But yeah, so if you're feeling down, you're feeling blue, it's normal. It happens to all of us. Mm-hmm. It's okay to not be okay. And if you get to a point where you're so not okay, then you need to pick up the phone. And I've already forgotten what the 3 digits are that you dial. What is it?
988?
Yeah, 988. You dial that, and there are actually caring people on the other end of that line that will just sit there and listen to you and not judge you and not talk down to you or treat you like you're anything less than the wonderful human being that you are. And Uh-oh.
Yeah, hold on, sorry.
The cat is hurling again. But yeah, folks, like I said, I'm not okay. And just the fact that I'm able to admit to it makes me feel like maybe I'm more okay than I think I am. Um, well, Shade, I don't know. I guess it depends on the situation, because if you get to that crisis moment, well, yeah, I'm pretty sure they have 911 on speed dial or something like that, because they can call and have a welfare check performed on you if you're, you know, if you're feeling that bad. Uh, thank God I haven't gotten to that point. I don't intend to get to that point because it's a long story, but it involves a 5-letter word that's colorless, tasteless, and odorless. Yet it's the hardest thing in the world to swallow. It's called pride. And my pride will not allow me to go that low. No, I can go that low, but my pride will not allow me to take action on it.
Well, that's good. That's good to hear. Yeah, I mean, even myself, I've been kind of down too myself, but because of work, all that, being toxic at work. But it's like,
And it seems like it's just a general malaise that's falling over vast amounts of people most recently.
yeah, it's weird.
It is, because you guys know I'm part of the Renegade Beard Club. I'm vice president of the Louisiana chapter, and we got some guys that that'll come online and tell us, "Look, man, I don't know what's going on, but I'm just in the foulest mood today." And it's like, man, is it something in the air? Something in the water? Why is everybody so unhappy?
Yeah,
And that's not even the right word, because it's not unhappy. It's just I don't know. It's hard for me to describe. I can't verbalize what it is, but those of you who feel it know exactly what I'm talking about.
yeah, just very blah. It's like, ugh.
Yeah, it's a severe case of the don't wants. But back when I had the don't wants when I was younger, well, when I had the don't wants, I was usually high. But now, now it's just don't want and don't care. And I've got some medical stuff coming up. Tomorrow we're taking about an hour and 15-minute car ride to Baton Rouge for my wife to go see a new neurologist, because the neurologists around here are a total freaking joke. And then Tuesday morning I go in to do my pre-op stuff, because that's going to be for next week. On Friday, I'm also doing an endoscopy, something or other. I had a colonoscopy a few weeks back, and they found something. It's not a polyp. The gastro doc doesn't know what it is. He tried to take a small biopsy, but he didn't want to bite too big into it in case it is cancer. And he said that he knew that the biopsy was going to come back negative, because it wasn't enough of a sample. But I'm going to be going in and going under for another doc to use the little camera thing and figure it out. And of course, they've got oncology on staff for just in case. I've got that happening Friday, and then Monday morning I'm having an angiogram because my nuclear stress test didn't go that well. Now they did the ultrasound on my carotid artery, and everything was groovy cool there. And the little technician said, "Well, I can't tell you anything." And my wife was really trying to pry her for it. And she said, "Well," I says, "Well, it's not bad apparently." She said, "Well, let me just tell you this: I'm not sending him to the emergency room." So that's that. Well, everything's pretty groovy, cool from what I understand. And I also did my MRI for my brain because I was like 2 or 3 years overdue. I'm supposed to do an MRI every year to make sure that tumor hasn't grown back. And read the results, had no clue what it meant. So I copied and pasted the results into ChatGPT and said, "Explain this in the simplest of layman's terms." And ChatGPT did it for me and said everything's groovy cool. So I am happy about that. But back to the angiogram, I'm having that. This all started with doing a CT scan of my lungs because I was a smoker for so many years. I think it's like every year I'm going to have to go get a CT scan of my lungs to make sure everything's kosher there. And this CT scan that they took, they noticed that I had some blockage in my heart. I don't know. We'll have to wait and see, but go and get an angiogram done, and the doctor that's doing it, if there is some blockage and they need to put stents in, he can do it while they're doing it. Now, if it's like too much, whatever, they're not going to crack me open and do open heart surgery. They'll send me back. They got to make money multiple times, try to make me a repeat offender, a continuing customer. But I think that's my report for today. How was your week, Dagan?
It's been crazy. Been crazy. It's what it's been. That's for sure. My boss is on vacation this week, so get a little break from him. They can stint you in less than 20 minutes.
Well, that's cool. I will be unconscious, so I think it won't bother me. I know at the time it won't disturb me because I'll be out. Just try to leave me in as good a shape as when I came in, if not better.
I'd say, yeah, I'd hope so. Be out when they do that.
Yeah. So that ought to be interesting. Going under anesthesia twice in less than 5 days. I wonder if I'm going to sleep all week next week.
Yeah.
Doesn't sound like a bad deal to me.
Get some rest.
Definitely.
I know I need some rest because I've been going and going. And matter of fact, I need to mow the yard tomorrow because I neglected that for almost 2 weeks. So it's getting kind of bad. And because of all the stuff I've been going, I mean, I felt kind of like I was coming down with something yesterday evening. So I took some cold flu medicine to make sure. I took some this morning, but I'm feeling if I don't get some rest, I might get sick again. So I got tomorrow off. I'm gonna sleep in and get some sleep, get some rest, and take it easy tomorrow. I'm not gonna do any lift or anything. So.
Well, weren't you sick last week? Or was it the week before?
That's several weeks ago. Yeah, several weeks.
It didn't seem like it was all that long ago, but my memory is Swiss cheese, so I could be mistaken.
Time flies. Time flies. Yeah, Shade said he slept all day.
Wish I could say the same, but I can assure you I'm going to sleep very well tonight. And I'm going to have to go to bed early. I'm going to have to go to bed probably before Dagan does, because we're getting up like, I don't know, 4 in the morning because, got to get ready and get dressed and all that stuff. And then it's going to be, depending on the traffic, it's probably going to be an hour to an hour and a half drive because Baton Rouge rush hour traffic is just god awful, outrageously horrible. So My wife's saying that the appointment is at 8, but I have it in my calendar as 7:30. So if we make it there for 7:30, we might beat some of the traffic, and we'll be ready to go.
Well, it's always good to get there a little early anyway, because you don't want to be there late.
Yeah.
So
Do what?
We have to come get something for the baby.
yeah, so it's like
Okay, that's fine.
so
Yeah.
I have a little tickle in my throat too. So I think I am gonna be coming down with something if I don't get rest.
Yeah. Get you some of that. What is it? They call it emergency. It's got
Yeah.
vitamin C in it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But actually, I usually take the airborne, but I ran out of it quite a while back. I finally just got some a couple days ago. So
I have actually tried airborne. They sent me a full jar to test, and I think I don't think I had to do any kind of video or anything for a review. That they had me do a questionnaire online, and it's almost like it was kind of a research study type thing. But that was a few years back.
yeah, I just do a little questionnaire thing. That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
But I like it. I mean, 'cause, matter of fact, when I got the emergency, I went there to get airborne because I usually get the airborne chewable tablets, but they didn't have any. They only had the gummies, and they had like a powder. But I don't want the gummies. I want the chewable tablets. And so they did have some emergency chewable tablets, so I got those this time.
I like the gummies. I like all sorts of gummies, but another story for another time. But yeah, I tried that, and no, I was going to say I got an email this past weekend to do another trial study for velocity research, a research study. I take part in double-blind research studies for up-and-coming products, and of course, I never get to find out what the heck is the product. Even after the test is over with, I'll get the email saying, "Oh, you actually took the real product." And one of the last ones, I don't remember what it was or what it did, but it worked. Whatever it was, it worked. I liked it. And I emailed them like, "Can y'all let me know what the name of this product is going to be? Or email me when it comes out because I want to buy this. I want to use this." And they said, "We're just a research study. We don't actually know what the product is going to be called. We don't know anything about it. We're just testing it out for them." I was like, okay, well, man, that kind of sucks.
Yeah. And Shay says he likes those tablets to put in the water. The orange. Yeah, I know what you're talking about, Shay, because I've taken those two before. It's kind of like a Alka-Seltzer tablet. You got to let it dissolve into the water, then you drink it. But I got a funny story about that. My first time I bought those, I didn't know that. I didn't read directions. I didn't know you're supposed to do that. So guess what I did? I popped that straight in my mouth. And I was driving.
Oh man, did you foam at the mouth?
I started getting really lightheaded. I said I need to pull over real quick. I thought I was going to pass out. So I was like, oh man, that was wild.
All I can think of is the guy posing as a pizza delivery guy in the movie Eraser with Arnold Schwarzenegger. He goes and delivers the pizza, and then he pops it out and sells it in his mouth.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh, that was funny.
That's crazy.
That's crazy. Yeah. And I made this side of the road. And I didn't pass out, but man, I sure have really got really lightheaded though. Oh man, that was crazy.
Almost definitely. Now see, I have a continuous glucose monitor to monitor my blood sugar level, and it says somewhere in the instructions I'd read, it asks if you are taking more than 500 units or whatever it is of vitamin C a day, that the CGM won't work very well for you. Now, I have no idea what the recommended daily allowance for vitamin C is, and I'm not taking any kind of supplements, so I don't have to worry about it. But
Yeah.
if I were to take emergency or the other one that you said,
Airborne.
airborne, yeah, I know those things. Yeah,
It's like 1,000. It's like 1,000, I think.
yeah, you got enough vitamin C in it to make a horse smile.
Yeah. I want to switch over to beer stuff here real quick. I've been really contemplating. I actually had a company reach out to me, said talk to me. I'm not gonna say the company, but mentioned that if I would help promote their product again, because I used to I still do have a code with them, but I never really made any money off it. I never replied back to them. But I've been thinking about this actually before they even did this. Is that I'm going to update my little list of discount and affiliate codes and take off all the ones that I never really made any money off of. And only leave on the ones that I have, I still talk to, like Shade, Hemp Wizard, Kevin, maybe even Nate from Ferocious. So I'm gonna start narrow it down to those people that like I have relationships with. So and some other one companies I don't really have a relationship with, or they never really had a relationship with me. I'm just gonna get rid of those, take them off my list. So
Well, as I said, I'm kind of in a rebranding phase and restructuring, and I'm starting to lean more towards UGC, is what it's called. It's known as. It's called
yes.
user generated content, because there is a very lucrative market for that. And I'm in a group, an online group that they do calls twice a week, and it's to help people, with their content creation and so on and so forth. And this is the first time I actually took part in the calls. I was on for the Wednesday night or Thursday night, I don't remember which it was, and then the Friday morning call. And the lady that runs it told me that to contact her offline and see what's a good date for me to host the call. I was like, wow. So, and it's somebody that I met through Flip. And
I know who you're talking about, and I
do you
can't.
know?
Yeah, and I can't join because she has a Thursday, but I have Toastmasters Thursday evenings, and of course Friday I'm usually working Friday during the day, so I can't be on it.
Well, maybe I can talk to her about possibly adjusting times, because they were very happy to have a masculine influence in the room, a masculine presence in the room. So
Well,
besides Sandra's husband, and Sandra's husband is a tech guy, and I guess that's why part of why she would like me to host the call, because he and I started discussing camera specs and stuff like that. And it's not that I know a whole lot, but the little bit of things that I know pretty well. And, I have a few tips and tricks here from time to time.
Yeah, I guess we can talk about it later. But any other day besides Thursday evenings or Sunday evenings, obviously, I mean, I can probably manage. But during the day, of course, I don't know my schedule for the next week till the Thursday before, so
Yeah,
I can't say
that makes it rough.
yes, that makes it rough. So, but any evening besides Thursday or Sunday, But anyway, moving on. Yeah, so I'm going to update my list here soon, and just leave American Classic, Hip Wizard, Wood Pit, and Nate for Ferocious. I ain't gonna leave my Brio on there, because that's not beard products, but it's
to get rid of a beard product.
well, trim your beard, or you can trim your beard. They have other things too, besides beard stuff, beard trimmers. They got stuff for ladies too. They have this little petty thing. It's like a little electric battery powered grinder.
Yeah, the petty paws.
No, this is a battery powered. Yeah, well, I know it. It's for people though. This is for people.
Yeah, petty paws was a battery powered one too.
They actually sent it to me free, and I did a review. It was pretty cool. It worked, but my mom really liked it, so I gave it to her.
The only thing I don't like about those things is the smell. I don't know what it's going to smell like grinded down human nails, but when you're doing dog nails, it's basically sandpaper that's sanding their nails, their claws down, and it's a nasty, nasty, nasty burning smell. I don't like it.
But this is the Brio one is more for grinding down like the rough skin and stuff.
Okay, so it's getting rid of the calluses and stuff.
Yeah, calluses and stuff.
Gotcha.
Although it did work on the nails, but it's really designed for smooth out your calluses and stuff.
Well, me with this long beard, and I have not one but two different rechargeable cordless clippers to trim my beard and anything else for that matter. In fact, one of them I used this morning or last night. We have some of those dryer balls that you spray your smell good stuff on and you throw it in the dryer, and it supposedly helps to make your clothes dry better and smell fresher or something. I don't know. It's not really doing that job very well, but it says that every so often you have to use one of those sweater shaver thingies to shave all the little fuzzies off. Well, I took my cordless works like a charm.
Yeah. Cool.
But yeah, I'm not really that impressed with the vitamin. It's not so much that I'm not impressed with the dryer balls. It's the product, the spray product that's supposed to make your laundry smell so good. And I just find that it ain't worth a flip. And speaking of flip, it was an on-the-house item from Flip. So obviously we got what we paid for.
Yeah, but people can actually buy it too. So there's only a limited amount on the products of that particular product. Once they're out, you gotta buy it.
Well, I emailed the company because I got the laundry detergent on the house, and I emailed them to tell them that I was not impressed, and maybe it's two different products that Flip has. Maybe the on-the-house items are outdated and crap, and the stuff you actually pay good money for works, because I see all the reviews and everybody's in love with the smell. Oh, that laundry smells so good. And it's like, dude, my wife had to use a full cup of it, and it's supposedly only 2 tablespoons, 2 capfuls, I think is what it says, to add to your laundry. Or maybe a little more than that, but anyway, man, that crap didn't work. My clothes come out smelling still dirty. Had to put in a laundry pod and then some liquid detergent, then that liquid detergent, and then my clothes didn't stink. Didn't smell good, but they didn't stink. So I don't know, man. I'm trying not to be a cynical old man, but it's very difficult when you encounter things like that.
Yeah. Well, I've been enjoying these sheets. I guess it's like a sheet of soap. I think those are pretty cool. Less waste that way, I guess.
Well, do you get yours in the mail?
Well, yeah, I got mine from Flip.
Oh, okay. Well, we're talking about different companies then, because I had a subscription with a company for laundry sheets, and I don't think that our loads of laundry are all that big, but my wife was having to use 2 and 3 sheets per load for our clothes not to stink. And, you know, and this is supposed to be saving money and being natural and green and all that stuff. Well, dude, if you got to wash your clothes 2 or 3 times, or you got to use 3 sheets for your clothes to get clean, you ain't saving no money. You're wasting money.
Okay.
Now, there is a company that a lady who's been in radio for a gazillion years, she promotes, and they have what they sell is laundry soap. They do not do laundry detergent. They explain that laundry, and she's explained it multiple times, that detergent is a made up term that was made up sometime after World War II. And these guys, it's actual soap and supposedly cleans your clothes great and doesn't tear up your clothing. Because, folks, whenever you do a load of laundry, you know, I have to take clothes out the dryer. What's the next thing you do? You clean out that lint filter. And all that lint, you know what that is? That's your clothes breaking down. That's your clothes wearing out.
Yep.
And that's caused by the chemicals that are in laundry detergent, not soap. And, you know, you think of soap, you know, in the old sense, lye soap, that kind of stuff. Well, you know, that stuff was kind of harsh. Well, apparently it was not that harsh because you can wash your clothes in it multiple times, run them through the dryer, and there ain't going to be nothing in the lint filter. Go figure. It's not magic.
So maybe powdered soap is better than liquid soap.
They have both, if I'm not mistaken, powder and liquid. But I've just never gotten around to ordering from them because it's always something going on, and it's so easy to just put in the grocery delivery order a jug of laundry detergent or pods. And the pods are kind of cool because the ones that we got this time, it was from Costco, and they almost look like the dishwasher pods because there's 3 different colors in the pods. And no, I have not bitten into one of them, and no, I will not try to bite into one of them.
Oh yeah, no,
Not gonna do it. Wouldn't be prudent at this juncture.
no.
Because
So
then, go ahead. I'm sorry.
Well, I'm gonna say those pods are different colors. Probably because one's a detergent and one is probably a softener. Because could be.
Well, I don't know. I don't know how well it softens because I'm 52 years old. I've been doing laundry for a little while now. I don't ever remember having so much static cling and static electricity in my clothes coming out of the dryer in my entire life. I don't know what it is. And man, when I was a kid growing up, dryer sheets were for rich people. We were poor folks. We couldn't afford that. And dude, you could take a towel out the dryer and it was the towel. Wasn't no socks stuck to it. Wasn't another shirt stuck to it. Didn't have any of those issues. And I don't know what's up with that, man. It's a bit frustrating.
Yeah, I know. It's like, and go back to the balls you mentioned. We used to have a couple of those too. I mean, I never sprayed them down with anything, but we just threw them in there, and those did good about keeping the static off too. But yeah, we used to bounce dryer sheets. So
Well, I think that's what we used until we ran out. I caught a deal on Woot for oh god, it was like a humongous pack. I'm pretty sure it was over 100 sheets for like, I don't know, $5 or $6. So it was a good deal, but you know, we eventually ran out. And then of course my wife didn't care for them because they were unscented. And you know, she likes to have the smell good, which, you know, I can agree with that. I like, especially when you wash your sheets, you want your sheets to come out the dryer just with that yeah type smell. And if you know, you know.
Yeah, I've gotten the Bounce also makes a pet version. It's supposed to help clean the pet hair, and
Yes.
they're like twice as big as the standard one. So I usually cut those. I've gotten those before, and I cut them in half, make it last twice
Yeah.
as long.
They're twice as big, but you only need one sheet per load. And the one of the last times that I got dryer sheets, it said to use one for a small load, two for a medium load, three for a large load. And then I tried the pet ones one time. I was like, one sheet per load. That's all you need.
Yeah. I mean, got the regular ones right now, but no matter how big the load is, I just use one sheet. But those pet, like I said, those pet ones, so I still just cut them in half. Still work fine for me. But what time? Oh shoot, getting close to that time though, and we need to be more exciting. We got 3 people.
I guess I scared them away with my mental health talk.
Well, anyway, I don't know, Shade, if you're still in here, but yeah, I saw the comment you made. Everyone uses my code. Well, yeah, I think I'm the only one that has a code, so people are going to use it. I imagine so. But yeah, the Shade, yeah, keep your Shade and keep a few others, and that's it. I'm getting rid of the other ones. Well, but should I even contact the companies or just take them off my list? Really, I don't know.
Take them off your list and see if they notice. If they don't notice, well then
Oh, they
you
ain't
didn't
gonna
lose anything.
They ain't gonna notice. They ain't gonna notice. Anyway, yeah.
I don't know, man.
I'll do that. I mean, because like I said, it's like some of these companies that it's like it's all about them trying to get the sale too. Have no relationship with you, but even though they're somebody using a code, they're still making money. So it's all But anyway,
Now, in my personal opinion, I think that we need a little bit more education within the beard community of proper care and maintenance for a beard, because most guys that I talk to, like this a fella I met at church a few weeks back, he had shaved his beard off, and he tells me, "Oh, I'm going to grow it back, man. I don't know what I was thinking." Well, they started growing it back, and I was like, "Dude, why'd you shave it off the first time?" He says, "Oh, it got to itch." And I'm like, "Man, there are things out there. There are products that, wow, they're made for that. They take care of the itch and everything else. It's this magical thing called beard oil."
yeah.
I was like, "Well, I got some stuff at Walmart." I'm like, "Dude, don't."
I don't know. It really amazed me. Beard products been out for quite some time, really, and it's like people still don't know about it. It's very strange.
Hey, 2 years ago, I didn't. My wife said,
Yeah.
"Oh, since you're growing your beard, you need to start using products." And I'm like, "Using what?" I thought you just grew a beard and boom, there it was.
Yeah.
And technically it is, but it's just like, I'll get out if you don't do anything. And if you don't work at it, it just doesn't look very good. And unfortunately, we've got members of our family who don't want to even come close to being bothered with having to take care of their beards. They just use regular shampoo, and I'm sure their beards dry out from that conditioner. But they don't want to talk about it. They don't want to hear about it because, that's going to cut into my schedule, man. I get a shower done in 3 minutes or less. I don't need to add to my time, et cetera, et cetera. So, okay. Then look goofy.
Oh yeah, when you start getting the longer beards, it does take a little more time to keep it nice looking. Because I remember back when I had my beard down to 10 inches, 10.5 inches. It's like when I didn't take the time to take care of it, it looked like truly it looked like crap. But when I took the time to blow dry it and comb it and things like that, it looked good. So.
We got an older fella at our church that has a white beard, and I think his beard's a little longer than mine. And his beard is always on point. I don't know what he's doing. I haven't really had the opportunity to speak with him about it, but he's doing something with his beard. Obviously, either that or he's got the best genetics known to humankind.
Well, yeah,
And that is possible.
yeah, genetics do help, but I mean, I imagine he's got a really good daily routine. He does. So.
Well,
Yeah.
I want to ask him about it and ask him what products he's using, and if he tells me, well, I got this at Walmart or I got this at not Circle K, they don't sell them. CVS.
Yeah.
Yeah, then I'll have to enlighten him about the finer things in life.
It'd be pretty cool though if he told you that he like names a company that you know, like,
That would be cool.
that you would recommend or something,
Well, yeah, there's a difference between companies I know and companies that I would recommend.
Yeah.
And I'm not going to say any of those companies' names here on this live stream, but as I said earlier about a different topic, if you know, you know.
Yes, sir.
And I'm not knocking anybody who is able to sell on a larger scale, like with Amazon, or for that matter, Walmart or Target or any of that. I'm not knocking anybody. You know, the big players in the beard care industry started out as small batch creators way back when, and they kind of got lucky, and I'm sure they also worked their butts off, and they made the big time, and they're considered mainstream now. And yeah, but they were, most of them were just a guy or two sitting in their kitchen thinking, man, my beard itches. We need to do something about this.
Oh yeah, I mean,
And
one good example, like Tyson Copper Johns, is like he was my first review when I started my channel, my first beard product review, and he was just thinking he started back then. So look at him now. He's like, but anyway,
yeah, Tyson's big time, but Tyson's busy.
yeah,
And
he's got his
for as
family
big
helping him.
time as he, yeah, as big time as he appears to be, he still hasn't quit his day job.
Yeah,
So I'm not saying that Copper Johns isn't doing well. I'm sure they're doing great, but he's not able to do it full time yet. And I'm sure he's got a lot of overhead because he's in with Amazon. Because I don't know exactly how it works, but if I understand correctly, Amazon says, okay, we want X amount of this product, and it's ours. Don't sell it because we're going to sell it. It's ours. And I could be totally wrong. If I am and somebody knows, please correct me. But I think they say, okay, this is ours. We got warehouses if you don't. Hang on to it. We're going to sell it. Don't touch it. And that's how it goes. And, you know, a lot of, I have no idea what the pay schedule is for Amazon, because I know that accounts receivable can be a pain in the buttocks, because like our favorite beloved app, Flip, vendors are dropping off of it because they have to wait 30 days to get paid. And, you know, if you're a small business, you can't afford to be, even if you sold $200,000 worth of product, if you got to wait 30 days to get paid, you don't have the money to make more product because you probably sold out of most of your stuff. And 30 days can seem like a very, very long time.
yeah. I mean, that's for sure. But also, you know, they can't be just banking on Flip too. I'm sure a lot, like this Finn, you know, she must be doing, you know, this Finn products for like dogs and cats and stuff. She must be doing great because I've always seen a bunch of her stuff on the house. So I'm sure she's obviously selling it other places too. So to be able to do that. So yeah, you can't bank just one place. So if you're selling pretty good other places, then you might, it's just, I guess you just got to take that chance, I guess. But oh well.
Yeah. Well, yeah. Don't put all your eggs in one basket.
Yes. That's what I say about
Uh,
content creation too.
Exactly. It's the lesson I'm learning, man. I was putting all my eggs in one basket, and then the bottom kind of fell out. And then, of course, my mood and attitude and whatnot changed. So that didn't help the situation much
Yeah.
either. So, yeah, diversify,
Yep.
which is what I'm going to try to do. But
And
I'll still be making videos on here.
good. And with that, I guess we'll go ahead and get on out of here with no giveaway tonight because not enough people for a giveaway. So sorry.
Yeah.
Or maybe I should do a giveaway. 2 people are in here. Or 1. Or whatever.
Yeah.
Anyway, later, people. We'll see y'all later. Same bat time, same bat channel next time.
Have
And,
a super great night, folks. And have a great week.
yes, sir. All right. So everybody, have a good one. See y'all later. And
I'll be back.
yes, we'll be back. Bye.
Yes. Bye.
Hasta la vista, baby.
Baby.
Let's go. I got big